Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1969 Seattle Pilots What If scenario. Today's matchup features the Seattle Pilots versus the Oakland Athletics at the Oakland Coliseum. On the mound for the Pilots today is Bob Meyer, whose record is 5-9 with a 4.11 ERA. And pitching for the Athletics today is Paul Gilliford, whose record is 1-0 with a 5.40 ERA. Okay, so it comes to this, probably the most important game of the season happens today. We have our first game of a 3-game series versus Oakland. We're coming off the complete game shutout by Bender yesterday that gave us a win that allowed us to keep pace with Oakland. We're 7 games back. If we can sweep the series against Oakland, we'll be 4 back. And if we get swept, then we're done, right? We're 10 games back with a month to go, and we're not facing Oakland again. So it's imperative that we win today's game. And with Bob Meyer on the mound, we cannot screw around. Like if Meyer doesn't have it today, if the game gives us any indicator that he's going to get blued up, then we got to take him out. And maybe we go with our number 5 starter, Gelnar. So bring him in relief, and then we just go to a 4-man rotation. We'll go right to Marty Patton tomorrow instead of Gelnar. So as you're looking at the roster here, the standings here, you'll see where we stand. I can't express enough how important the series is. I don't think we have a chance unless we take 2 of 3, and really we need to take all 3 since we're not going to play Oakland again the rest of the season. So looking at the calendar here, you'll see we've got 3 games left versus the A's, and then 3 versus the Senators, and then we have the September call-ups that take place at the end of the month. The only positive thing is if we get our asses kicked this series, then we can at least start playing some of the younger players that are in the minors, maybe give them a shot the final month to see if they have anything to offer us for next year. But we don't want to start thinking that way just yet. We need to win today's ball game. So let's go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe. I apologize. I could not get yesterday's 1984 Detroit Tigers season replay National League East Division preview. I could not get that posted before I had to go to bed last night to get up for work this morning. So it's an hour and 15-minute video. It's probably the most comprehensive of all the videos that we've done for the division previews. I think it's actually the best work of the 3. And it was a lot of fun. We looked at each team in depth, and if you haven't watched that video, I did post it first thing this morning. Additionally, I posted I got this video of some 1976 Topps cards that I purchased, which include 2 Hall of Famers. One of them was a big, very valuable card. So I'll have those videos. Well, you can find them on the playlist or on the Brainiac Baseball main page. I think I'll post the I got this video at the end of this, at the conclusion of this game, if you want to check it out. Okay, so Bob Meyer, the current A's lineup is batting .226 against him, so he's had some luck. The bullpen is totally available thanks to Bender's complete game shutout yesterday, his 11th victory. Great job by him. Here's our lineup today versus Paul Gilliford, making his 2nd career start because Blue Moon Odom is injured for the rest of the year. So this is their number 5 starter, and we have our lineup in there versus lefties. Wait a minute, why did this not take? Oh man, I'm so sorry, I got to do this again. It's kind of annoying. Well, actually, I think that's pretty good right there, right? Yeah, okay. That's our lineup for today's ball game. That's all we had to do. All right. Let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown for the Seattle Pilots. Batting leadoff, playing second base, is Gary Sutherland. Batting second at shortstop is Freddie PATEK. Batting third in left field is Lou Piniella. Batting cleanup, playing first base is Deron Johnson. Batting fifth in right field is Tommie AGEE. Batting sixth at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting seventh in center field is Don BOSCH. Batting eighth in catching is Jerry McNERTNEY. And batting ninth in pitching is Bob Meyer. Okay, Paul Gilliford. Look at this guy here. In 1967, he pitched 2 games for Baltimore. And that was it. He never pitched another game in the majors his entire life. You can see here that he made 1 start with the A's this year, going 1-0 with a 5.40 ERA. He didn't strike out anybody. He gave up 3 walks. And yet his command is 99. So I have no idea what to expect from this guy today. I tried to do a deep dive on him. I only found out 2 facts. One of them is fascinating. First of all, his nickname is Gorilla. Okay. I mean, if you with the last name of Gilliford, Gorilla Gilliford makes sense. Then he pitched for one of the most bizarre games in minor league history. In 1967, he pitched a start in which he went 7 innings. The next day was a doubleheader, and in the second game, it went 29 innings. Even though he had pitched 7 innings the day before, he pitched inning 15 to 25, giving up no runs, and another pitcher came in to finish out that ball game. So within 2 days, he pitched 17 innings of baseball. So that's like his only real claim to fame. I have no idea what to expect from this guy today. His fastball tops out at 88 miles an hour. His screwball is his best pitch, a couple other pitches below league average. His overall rating is an 88. The 24-year-old left-hander goes to arbitration at the end of 1972. And I fear, as we've seen in the last series with the Royals, who had a couple of late-season call-ups, I fear that because he did not pitch so well in his first game, he's going to crush us today. But I'm always thinking negatively in these situations where we're desperate. If you take a look at the defense here, the only problems the A's have defensively is at first base, as they're starting Ramon WEBSTER. They sent Ernie Banks to the minors to give Ramon WEBSTER an opportunity, and their catcher is Gene Tennis, who I believe has the worst arm in the American League, a 70. Yeah, so we can run on him. Okay, it's crazy they sent Ernie Banks to the minor leagues. Here we go. Gary Sutherland leading off. Sutherland went 0 for 5 in yesterday's ball game against the left-hander, so he is due to get a few hits today. He flies out to right field, though, here in his first at-bat. There's 1 down. That's going to bring up Freddie PATEK. 2-0 count. Hot shot to third. Sal BANDO makes an error. So we got PATEK on first with 1 down. What's the stolen base percentage? It's 76%. But I think we got a hit and run with Lou. Piniella was our player of the game yesterday, was he not? I believe he had 4 hits in yesterday's game. That's correct. Let's see if he can keep his hot streak alive here. 0-1 count. And a base hit to right. That'll get PATEK to third. And it's first and third with 1 down and an opportunity here to take the early lead. Now, I could hit sacrifice fly here, but we're going to choose go on contact because I think PATEK would score just as easily on a ground ball. Oh, wait, no, that could be a double play, though, right? With 2 slow base runners. So let's see if you can't lift it to the outfield. Anywhere in the outfield should be an easy sac fly. Maybe not with Monday. Monday's got a good arm. Reggie does not. Okay, sac fly. Here we go. Give it to us. That'll get it done. A line drive to left. It is caught. PATEK will tag and score. And it's 1-0 Seattle. Piniella remains at first with 2 down. AGEE will walk. So Gilliford still does not have a strikeout this season. First and second, 2 down. Here's Rich Rollins. Rollins hit his 4th home run. His first home run since coming off the IL yesterday. And another walk, so the bases are loaded for BOSCH. I like BOSCH in this position. He does strike out a ton. But with the bases loaded, let's see if he can put the ball in play. Line drive to right. It is catchable by Reggie. And we go to the bottom of the first. Well, we're on the board. That is a good sign. Let's take a look here at the A's lineup rundown for today's ballgame. Batting leadoff in center field is Rick Monday. Batting second in left field is Tommie Reynolds. Batting third at third base is Sal Bando. Batting cleanup in right field is Reggie Jackson. Batting fifth and catching is TENACE. Batting sixth at second base is Dick Green. Batting seventh at first base is Ramon WEBSTER. Batting eighth at shortstop is Bert CAMPANERIS. And batting ninth is the pitcher Gilliford. Okay, let's take a look at Bob Meyer making his 28th start. 5-9 record, a 4.11 ERA, 108 strikeouts in 133 2/3 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .262 against him. Although he has a high endurance, he's yet to throw a complete game. His fastball tops out at 97. He's a one-pitch pitcher, we know that. He's only got the fastball that works. Overall in 81, the 30-year-old lefty is arbitration eligible next year. Let's take a look at his log. So yeah, he threw that shutout going 8 innings. Almost a complete game and got the win. And then he came back against Baltimore and we yanked him before it got too out of control. He had gave up 4 hits, including a home run and a couple walks, and 2 1/3. So by all accounts, this should be his good game. We'll see. If he can give us 5 or 6 innings of reasonable pitched baseball, I will be happy. Defensively, we are below league average at first and second and behind the plate with McNERTNEY, although he has thrown out his fair share of base runners this year. So, starting it off with lefty on lefty violence, it is Bob Meyer versus Rick Monday. Monday batting .227 versus lefties, and he walks them. So the leadoff man is on, and I'm already stressing. It's Tommie Reynolds up next. Batting .311 versus left-handers. Ground ball in the hole. It's short. The only play is at first. Maybe the hit and run was on there. So Monday's on second base in scoring position for Bando. Batting .253 versus left-handers. I almost think, like, should we walk him to get to Jackson? And we have to be very strategic today. But I guess we do have one run to play with. And he walks him anyway. So that's kind of what I was thinking in my head. I don't know. It still doesn't feel right, but maybe we can get a double play here on a ground ball by Reggie. Reggie is not the real Reggie yet. He's only batting .213 versus lefties. He does have 17 home runs. There's a ground ball to second. Let's turn 2. Come on. Yes. Okay, so Reggie hits into a ground ball double play. We go to the top of the second. We are hanging on to our lead. Number 8 hitter McNERTNEY will lead off. Gilliford threw 32 pitches in the first inning. Both starting pitchers walked 2 guys. There's a ground ball in the hole. It's short. McNERTNEY is out at first. One down. Here's the pitcher, Bob Meyer, batting 0-56. And he can't even strike out the pitcher, popping it up into foul ground. 2 outs, and we're back to Gary Sutherland. His average down to 314. I feel like the game is intentionally screwing him over right now to get his average down to like what it ought to be for a player of his rating. Yeah. So I don't think he's had a hit in so many games. Let's just take a look, as that is out number 3. Well, so he's 0 for 2 today, 0 for 4 yesterday. He had a day off, and he was 1 for 3. He's batting .325 in his last 30 ball games. So I guess it's not as bad as it seems. And now we know. Okay, bottom of the second. Gene Tennis leading off. Bob Meyer's walked 2 so far. Tennis walks a lot. .462 on base percentage. Fly ball to left field. Piniella will make the catch. 1 down. Second baseman, Dick Green. Ground ball to first. Deron Johnson making the play. And Ramon Webster, this is the guy that has taken over for Ernie Banks. They traded for Banks, remember. And then they've put him in the minors. He is a free agent at the end of the year. And his rating is only 71. He was batting .222. I had to look it up because I couldn't believe it when I saw it. And there's out number 3. So a good 1-2-3 inning for Meyer. We go to the top of the third. We're going to need more than 1 run today, as Freddie PATEK steps in. PATEK rips it down the left field line. Can he get a double out of it? No. We will hit and run again. Piniella had a base hit with PATEK on first last time up when we hit and ran. We're going to try it again. 0-1 count. He fights off that inside pitch and nubs it down to first. That is good enough to get PATEK over. Runner on second, Deron Johnson up. He drove in the only run with a sac fly. And he strikes out. There's Gilliford's first strikeout of the year. That will leave it up to AGEE, who walked in his first plate appearance. And he hits a ground ball to first, and that'll do it. So we stranded a runner in scoring position. Can't afford to do that. Go to the bottom of the third, and it is Bert CAMPANERIS leading off. Campy batting .284 with 3 home runs this year. Bob Meyer still hasn't struck out anybody, despite his 97-mile-an-hour fastball. If he doesn't strike out Gilliford here, I'm going to be disappointed. 1-2 count, and he does strike him out. There we go. I feel like our starters are only striking out pitchers right now. Even Broadbender didn't strike out that many batters yesterday. I think it was 5. There's a ground ball to third from Monday, and we're moving on to the fourth. Rich Rollins leading off. Gilliford. Now remember, I thought he was going to pitch well today because of his previous start. He's given up a run, but it was unearned. So he technically has yet to give up anything that's going to affect his ERA negatively. Rollins, a 3-2 count. Ground ball in the hole at short. Gilliford's pitch count is up to 65. We should be all working him over like that every at-bat. BOSCH swing at the second pitch. And he gets a base hit to center field, so I forgive him. We'll take a base hit to center. So we're going to try to steal second with BOSCH. This is not something I would normally do. But McNERTNEY, if we can get BOSCH over, maybe McNERTNEY could drive him in because it's Meyer up after that. So if he's thrown out, we've really lost nothing. Let's see if BOSCH can go. We're taking a pitch. It's right down the middle and up high perfectly for, oh man, BOSCH just beats it in. It's only his 4th stolen base on the year, 3rd as a pilot. That could be crucial. Let's see if we can take advantage of having a runner in scoring position. McNERTNEY driven in quite a few runs. 0-2 count. And he rips it right to the shortstop. BOSCH has to hold. And it likely will mean nothing because here's Bob Meyer. Oh, no. Did he really? Oh, it falls in for a hit. Oh, come on. Bob Meyer helping out his own cause with a base hit to right. I mean, that's stupid. I mean, we'll take everything we can get right now. If that had happened to me, I would have probably flipped my laptop over and snapped the monitor off. But we need it, so we'll take it. Here's Gary Sutherland, 0 for 2 today. Runner on first is Bob Meyer, and he pops it up. Sutherland is definitely not looking good. We get another run on the single by the pitcher. It's 2-0. Okay. Need a little Java. Here is Tommie Reynolds leading off the bottom of the 4th inning. Only 34 pitches by Bob Meyer. 2, 3, and 4 are coming up, and he strikes out Reynolds. Very good. Meyer looking productive so far. 1 down. Sal BANDO up. BANDO does have a career home run against Meyer. Pulls it into left. Pinella will make the catch. 2 down, and it is Reggie at the plate. 1 for 10, 3 strikeouts against Bob Meyer. And a hot shot right at PATEK. He makes the play. Moving on to the 5th inning. Freddie PATEK leading off. PATEK, Pinella, and Deron Johnson are due up. Gilliford leaves a fat one right over the plate. PATEK just missed it. Perfect spot to crush it. There's 1 down. Finally, Pinella has a chance to just swing away, not hitting and running. Tries to go to right field with it. Ground ball to second, though, as Dick Green makes the play. 2 down. Here is Deron Johnson, sitting on 12 home runs this year. And a base hit back through the box. So maybe a little 2-out rally beginning here as Johnson's on first. Tommie AGEE at the plate. AGEE 2-2 count, and he strikes out looking on that curveball. You go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Meyer will face TENACE, Green, and WEBSTER. 0-1 count to TENACE, and there's a ground ball to short. Come on, PATEK. There we go. Meyer looking good so far. Getting a lot of ground balls. And in this stadium, fly balls aren't that bad either. It's very roomy out there, as you know, and the biggest foul ground in the game. Dick Green, first pitch swinging, and there's the first hit of the game for the A's. Not a bad performance so far, as I've said. He's just gave up his first hit, and that'll bring up the left-hander, Ramon WEBSTER. I believe we can get a double play out of this if we can get a ground ball. There we go, ground ball to third. Rollins going around the horn. Double play, 5-4-3. We go to the top of the 6th inning. The no-hitter is done, but we still have the shutout and a 2-0 lead. Rich Rollins leading off the inning. He goes to right, get down. That's going to carry deep enough for Reggie to make a running catch. 1 out. Here's Don BOSCH. BOSCH had a hit the last time up, and he goes to right. That's going to get to the wall. He can run a mile. There we go. I believe that is his 6th triple of the year. Yes, it is. He's got 250 at-bats. He's in his 100th game. 8 doubles, 6 triples, 9 home runs. That's a weird peripheral stat line, but we'll take it. And now we've got a runner on third. Less than 2 outs. We will go on contact here. BOSCH might be the player of the game. He's got 2 hits, a triple, and a stolen base. So all McNERTNEY's got to do is put it on the ground. He'll get an RBI. Swing! Oh, he walks. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we got to take Meyer out. I know. We got to take him out. We need this run. And Bill Robinson can hit and run as good as the next guy. He's got an 82 contact. The hit and run is on. They're pulling third base in because they still think the pitcher's up there, apparently. Here we go, Bill Robinson. He hasn't really done a lot for us. Oh, it's a fly ball to center. That'll get the run in. We'll take it. 3-0 Oakland. McNERTNEY on first. Here is Gary Sutherland. He's still looking for a hit. I feel like he's flailing right now. And a fly ball to right. Damn it. All right. Bottom of the 6th inning. We got to bring in a reliever here. We're not going to bring in... Who's up? It's the bottom of the lineup. And then Rick Monday. Oh, Nike. Okay. We got to bring in Dick Bates for an inning. We have a 3-run lead. God, this feels wrong. But we got to get an inning from this guy somehow. And you can see he's given up 10 home runs in 32 and a third innings, and he's walked more than he struck out. And in fact, I think his last time... No, he walked 5 against Baltimore and only gave up a run. And he didn't walk any in his last game against Kansas City, and he gave up 2. So he's due for a good outing, right? Just playing the odds. So we're going to give him a shot here. Facing Bert CAMPANERIS. Campy is a great hitter, though. Pitcher spot is up next. 1-0 count. Popping it up into shallow center field. BOSCH coming on. And it's actually the shortstop, PATEK, making the catch. So they are taking out Gilliford. They're bringing in Champ Summers, a left-handed specialist. In their rookie year, I'm a Champ Summers fan. He played for my Tigers, and he's a pinch hitter. So now we've got 2 lefties due up, and we've only got 2 lefties in the pen. Okay. Oh man, look at that 690 slugging percentage. I gotta take out Dick Bates. Am I overthinking it? Not with Ron Locke. Locke gets lefties and righties out. Look at his splits. I mean, he's good. And the pitcher spot doesn't come up, so he might get 2 innings of work. Here we go. We're trying to play it smart. Champ Summers. 3-1 count. Oh, man, he got him to swing at it. That looked like it was ball 4. It's hard to tell if that's screwball. Yeah, it was outside the zone. As Summers flies out to left. Here's Rick Monday. He's batting .226 versus lefties. Oh, Schnikey! Oh, he went up on Taco for the second hit by the A's. That is Monday's 12th home run. There goes the shutout. I knew this was not going to be easy. But I didn't see Locke giving up a home run to another left-hander, lefty on lefty violence. And then he strikes out Reynolds on a pitch that appeared to be out of the zone. We go to the 7th inning as the A's get that run back, and it's Rollie Fingers coming into the ball game. He is their closer coming in the 7th inning. It's not unusual for a closer to come in and pitch 2 or 3 innings in relief. And he's a good one. 20 saves. He's got 6 blueies, 62 strikeouts, and 67 and a third innings pitched. Overall rated an 84. The 23-year-old righty is arbitration eligible in 1971. Okay, so the lefty's out of the game. It's a right-hander, and our batters hit righties pretty well. PATEK certainly does. 309 batting average versus right-handers. He pops it up into foul ground. So our 2 top guys are not having a good game. I think PATEK's got 1 hit today. Here's Piniella. Piniella's got a home run against Fingers in his career. 3-1 count. You know Piniella's not going to take a walk. He's got a 66 eye. 2 quick outs for Rollie. And Deron Johnson at the plate. 1-1 count. And he goes oppo for a base hit to right. I believe that is his 2nd hit of the day. Johnson on first. 7 hits for the Pilots. And Tommie AGEE comes up with 2 career home runs versus Rollie. We need a big shot right now. First pitch swinging. And he hits a ground ball in the hole at second base. And that'll do it. So Rollie comes on, gets the job done. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. We've got a righty and a lefty and a righty coming up. I love the way they have spaced their left-handers out. A lefty, 2 righties, a lefty, 2 righties, a lefty, 2 righties. That makes it hard to make a good decision here. We would bring in Diego, but I believe the odds are that Diego would be more likely to give up a home run to 3, 4, and 5 than Locke would. Locke has already given up a home run. He wouldn't give up another one. We are going to do some defensive replacements, though, so bear with me. First base is going to be Hegan. Second base will be Van Kelly. So defensively, you can see we've improved greatly on the infield. Here we go. Sal Bando, 0 for 1 with a walk in his career versus Locke, and a base hit to center. All right, let's get a double play here. If Reggie gets on, then we got to take out Locke. Maybe Locke doesn't have it today. Full count. And a ground ball to second. That's an easy double play. Oh, they can't get Reggie at first. We even had the defensive replacement in there. All right, so Locke is done. We go to Diego. AGEE has not been pitching all that great. He's been walking more than he should, and he's kind of reached his innings pitched limit, in my mind. But we will see if we can't turn 2. Oh, Reggie's got an 82 speed, so I can understand why he might have beat that out. 2-0 count to TENACE. There's a fly ball to center. It's going to take a lot to get it out. Wow, 400 feet, though. That was quite a shot. Had me worried for a minute. Here's a guy that I'm not worried about. It's Dick Green. We're going to guard the lines for Dick Green. We cannot have Reggie score from first on an extra base hit. 1-2 count to Dick. And a ground ball to PATEK. Come on, PATEK. Yes. Okay. Shoo. We go to the top of the 8th inning. New pitcher, it is Ken Sanders. Pitching in his 26th game for the A's. 4-1, a 2.70 ERA. 25 strikeouts in 36 and 2/3 innings. 3 saves and a bluey. Doesn't throw a fastball. He's a ground ball pitcher, 55%. Slider is his only good pitch, rated a 76. The 28-year-old righty is arbitration eligible next year. Okay, Rich Rawl leading off, 2 for 2 in his career versus Ken Sanders. There's the in-game stats if you were curious. All right, Rollins. Get down. Is he 3 for 3? Oh, it does fall in front of Reggie. Do we want it? Yeah. Yes, we are going to go for it. 60% chance, Reggie. Oh, yes, we are safe at second. Rollins. Good hustle. 12th double of the year. Before the injury, I believe he was leading the team in doubles, or tied with Sutherland at one point. So now we're looking pretty. We got a runner on second, nobody out. Let's see if BOSCH, who's a switch hitter, can pull it to the right side and get Rollins over. 1-0 count. Perfect. Good job by BOSCH. Rollins on third. Let's go on contact here. There's only 1 out. They're playing back. A ground ball should score that run. McNERTNEY, 1-1 count. Oh, he's a ground ball pitcher. Come on. That's total bullshit. We all know it. So Segui's going to need to be pitch hit for here. That's fine. We got Lockwood coming in. And we got some lefties on the bench. I guess it's going to be Pepitone. That is total horseshit. All right. 2 down. Pepitone batting .258. And he gets a base hit up the middle. That'll get the run in. Good job by Joey Pep. It's 4-1. And I'm feeling a little bit more confident here. Van Kelly making his first plate appearance today. Coming in for defensive reasons, and he walks. Wow. Kelly doesn't walk particularly often. We'll take it. Give PATEK a shot here. He's 1 for 4. He hits righties really well. 0-1 count. Into center field, get down. Oh, he's going to be caught. Damn it. All right. Pepitone. We're going to take him out of the game. It's a lefty, righty, righty, and I'm sure they'll pitch hit in the right in the pitcher spot. So Skip Lockwood coming into the game. Look at these two guys, our setup man and our closer. This is what's keeping us alive here. We're 6 outs away. We got our best possible defense in there. And Ramon Webster at the plate. 161 hitter versus righties. Lockwood induces a ground ball to second. Kelly making the play. 1 out. Here's Campaneris. Don't walk, Campaneris. In Lockwood's appearance yesterday, in the same inning, he struck out the side and he walked 3 batters. It was total crap, which this game is known for. There's a base hit in the left center field. And the tying run is at the plate. Oh, no, I'm sorry, we got that run in the 8th. So we don't need to be too concerned just yet. If Campy wants to steal second, that's fine. That run means nothing. Here's Jose Morales. Pitch hit extraordinaire. He's 22 for 64. Batting .344. And a .333 hitter versus right-handers. 1-2 count, and Lockwood locks him down with a strikeout. And now it's the left-hander Monday. We're not going to guard the lines here. We want Lockwood to go after Monday. First pitch swinging, and a fly ball into left center field. Deep! Oh my gosh, 378 feet. We go to the 9th inning. They're bringing in another reliever. It's Jim Rowland, making his 11th appearance. The record is 1-0 with a ERA, 16 strikeouts and 14 innings pitched. That's impressive. Opponents are batting .236 against him. He's got three saves and 1 blue. 3 saves and 10 relief appearances on a team that's got Raleigh fingers, whose real first name is Rollins. That's interesting. What a coinky-dink. All right, here we go. Not sure why they brought in a lefty. Maybe they don't have any other options. Or maybe they're conceding the ball game. Here we go. Padilla, 345 hitter versus lefties, and he strikes out. Okay, that makes sense. Here's Mike Hegan, lefty on lefty violence. Fly ball into right center field. The ball is carrying today. 2 quick outs for Roland. Here is Tommie AGEE, full count. And he skies it to center as well. So he goes 0 for 4 today with a walk. And here we are, bottom of the 9th inning. This is a big 3 outs. We're bringing in Mike Marshall. I don't think Hell's Bells was around yet. I don't know what year that came out, 77 by AC/DC, but that's what we're playing. Well, it's the Oakland Coliseum, so I guess we wouldn't have that anyway. So Marshall's coming into the game. He's got 2, 3, and 4 coming up. This could be tough with Reggie as a left-hander. Defense looks good. Here we go. Tommie Reynolds leading it off. 1-1 count. Fly ball into center field. BOSCH makes the catch. 1 out. Here's Sal BANDO. 1-0 count to BANDO. And a base hit to right. It's never easy. All right, that run, as I've said before, not important. Even if Reggie goes deep, I still feel okay about it. The game might give him a junk run or 2 here. We got to stick to our guns. 1-0 count to Reggie. Yep. That's down the line. BANDO goes to third. And now we are in a little bit of trouble. I think the game is probably going to walk Gene Tennis here. Again, those 2 runs I don't care about just yet. 2-1 count to Tennis. There's a ground ball to short. BANDO scores. We go to first to get the runner. Run scores. It's 4-2. We got a little cushion here as Dick Green steps up. I can't imagine him hitting a home run, but stranger things have happened. Here we go. 1-2 count to Dick Green. And he strikes out. The Pilots win game 1 of the series. 4-2. Handshakes, butt slaps, sloppy steaks. Oh my gosh, we needed that one so bad. 4-2 victory. Let's take a look at the standings. We kind of know. We do officially move into second place on our own. We're 6 games back. That looks good. Baltimore's got a 4-game lead over Cleveland and the Yankees. We look at the National League. St. Louis and New York remain tied. Both are on winning streaks. San Diego does win another game. Okay, headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Yeah, we pitched a shutout in a pennant chase, and we had 1,423 people show up yesterday. And there's nothing new to post. I mean, what the hell's up with that? Let's take a look at transactions. Oh, Fergie Jenkins is going to miss a month. That's the season, basically. Well, he made 40 starts in 68, 30 this year, 13-10, and he'll be back maybe for 1 start at the end of the year. Okay. Oops. All right, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Whew. Thanks for watching, guys. That was a big win. We can't beat the Royals, but we can beat Oakland. As long as we win, I don't care now. I don't care how it looks. Player of the game. There were a lot of people who did mediocre stuff today. Maybe it's got to be BOSCH, right? He had 2 hits. He didn't drive in any runs. He did get a stolen base. All of our runs came through like sacrifice flies. Deron Johnson's was a sac fly. Pepitone's was a base hit up the middle. Robinson's was a sac fly. Bob Meyer had a base hit that knocked in a run. That was important. Yeah, so we're going to give it to Don Bosch, who tripled, had a stolen base. Bob Meyer gets the win, going 5 scoreless, giving up nothing, really. A couple of walks. Mike Marshall got his 28th save, but you knew he was going to give up a run, so like I'm not even that mad at it. Paul Gilliford did okay for his second career start. Rick Monday hit the home run to make it not a shutout. Okay, that's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow with Game 2 of the 3-game series, another must-win game. Until then, everyone, have a great day.